A pleasure again to be with you today. My name is Tony Emmanuel. Tonight, we'll be talking more about how can you sell yourself as a package. Yesterday, we were talking about general tips about creating resumes that sells, something that is presented. But today, how can you create a noticeable package that can trigger invitation for interview or for further action or further recommendation? Today, let's look at personal branding. Branding works for conglomerate and blue chips companies. You might think that the only one that needs to brand because they have a product to sell. Have you thought of the fact that you can sell yourself as a product to an employer? Let me give you an example of yet another sister of mine that did the same. Many years ago, when she was staying with me, she was working in a microfinance bank. And this lady graduated as one of the best students on campus. In fact, she's graduated as the best student in that department. And also, while she was in microfinance bank, she sat for CIBN and she graduated as the best student nationwide, that even the CBN governor came to give her an award. But at that point, she was still in microfinance bank. I told her, I said, come, you need to sell yourself as a product and stop applying for jobs. And that is the step I think many of you need to take now. And she crafted a cover letter, which we're going to talk about in the next section. And she came up with a selling resume with a picture at one corner, properly formatted, using my IT skills, properly formatted for her. And she wrote, I am an asset to your organization as the objective. What kind of objective is that? That is personal branding. She just came up with a resume, not more than one page, and her objective in capital letter is, I am an asset to your organization. No employer will not pay attention to read that resume. That is what I call personal branding. Ability to control the perception of the employer. Ability to be in control of what the employer thinks about you. And that is what I call creating a noticeable package that gets you your job on your own terms. So how do you do this? We're going to be looking at different ways you can package your resume. Just like I mentioned in the previous section, that there are 3 types of resume that can bring your skill and your competence to a point and to a place where it can be noticed. So I'm going to be just going through some of these so that I can explain to you better. Just like I've mentioned before, you should think of using different resume format for different purposes or for different purposes. Make sure your documents are printed on good quality white paper. Please, in the name of trying to impress, don't print your resume or any letter on a colored paper. Use a plain white sheet of paper. And when we are talking about creating this kind of package, you need to understand the type of resume that suits a particular situation or scenario. There are 3 types of resume. Number 1 is what I call the chronological type, where you list your experiences first, even before your academic qualification. And you use this kind of resume to sell yourself as a product that is needed and required because of experience. And number 2 is what I call functional resume. That is, you organize information by function and skill. This is suitable for a dynamic environment where they are looking for skill sets beyond experience and even academic qualification. What can this person bring on the table? That's what they are looking for. So you can now group your skill into functional categories like leadership skill, like management skill, like creative skill, and stuff like that. And 3, you can do a combination of both, or both chronological and functional. For as many that have visited jobhuntingkit.com, they can have some of this template as part of the package of the course. So you will find a chronological template, you find a functional template, you find a combination of both. And also, like I said, if you are one of those that have subscribed or have enrolled for the Job Hunting Kit package, you can also contact me privately and I'll offer you a professional service in terms of how to help you package your resume for targeted purpose. And such people, for example, they have easy access to me, can book appointment with me, and so on and so forth. So, but in the meantime, I'm still in the background for the next 1 hour. Let me take your questions and further explain to you because of time. Thank you. God bless.